Hello, English friends. A very, very warm welcome to the first ever episode of the Global Café Podcast. I am your host, Emma.
And I am Alex. We are so incredibly happy to finally share the space with you. Welcome.
Wow, Alex, we did it. We're actually recording a podcast together.
I know, right? Who would have thought? A few months ago, I was completely lost in an airport terminal, and now, here we are.
That is exactly what I wanted to talk about today. Our very first topic is all about that huge, silent challenge for every global learner, accent anxiety, and the paralyzing fear of being embarrassed.
Phew, embarrassed. That is a powerful word, Emma. English friends, embarrassed means feeling ashamed or self-conscious about something. It's that horrible feeling of wanting the ground to open up and swallow you. I know it very well.
We all do, Alex. So share with us, what was your most embarrassing English moment from your first days in a new country? Don't be shy.
Okay. So, right after I survived the airport, episode 1, I went to a supermarket, episode 6. I wanted to buy beef, but my brain decided to use a false friend. I looked at the butcher, and very confidently, I asked for 3 pounds of sugar.
Oh no, Alex. Sugar? English friends, sugar is what you put in your coffee, not in a burger. The butcher must have been so confused.
He was, and I was so embarrassed. My whole face turned red. But that is the point. The fear of making a mistake like that can stop you from even trying. It makes you feel stupid.
But you weren't stupid, Alex. You were brave. Mistakes are not failures. They're data. They show you where to improve. The butcher still gave you the beef, right? Communication was successful.
Eventually, yes. I know that feeling. English friends, if you feel that, you are not alone. Emma, the connection I made with you was because you showed me it was okay to make mistakes.
Absolutely. The secret to fluency isn't perfection, it's connection. So let's give our global English friends some powerful tips to manage that embarrassment and turn it into fuel. Tip number 1, use filler words.
Filler words? Like when you say or
Exactly. Native speakers use them all the time. Phrases like, well, actually, or even, let me think, are brilliant. They give your brain a few extra seconds to find the right word, and you sound more natural.
Wow, that is a cool tip. So instead of staying silent and looking embarrassed, I can just say, actually, let me think about how to say beef. That is much better.
Precisely. Tip number 2, rephrase and reset. If you make a mistake, don't panic. Just smile and say, let me try that again, and say the sentence differently. It shows you are in control.
I love that. Resetting. It's like when I was lost in the airport and I just decided to stop and breathe. You are in charge of your learning journey.
Beautifully said, Alex. Mistakes are universal, but your reaction to them is what makes you a global communicator. So, English friends, don't let the fear of being embarrassed stop you. Use that nervous energy to practice harder instead of letting it stop you.
Fuel. Remember, English friends, something that gives energy. Turn that nervous energy into practice. It works.
And speaking of practicing, now it's your turn, our global friends. We want to hear your story. Your very first global homework challenge is this. Go to our English Friends Community tab, leave a comment or record a 10-second audio answering this. What was your most embarrassing English moment, and what did you learn from it? Tell us about your city, whether it's Lima or Seoul.
Yes, we want to hear all of your voices. Practice with us, English versus English with no judgments. Show us your brave sentences and don't be shy.
Go record your audio now. That's all for our first episode. Thank you so much for being part of this new adventure. Keep listening, keep practicing, and we'll see you next week for another cup of conversation. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.